Hey guys, welcome to this edition of the Russell Bees YouTube channel. I'm going to take you along as I go and capture a swarm today. The first part will be obviously me collecting the swarm, and then I'll be able to show you a little bit more about what I found there at the house. Some things that you may, as a homeowner, may want to look for at your home to keep bees out of your house. So let's check this out. All right, guys, I wanted to do a little bit of a voiceover here to kind of walk you through what's going on. So as you can see, I've made my way up the ladder here. The trick is, how do we get the swarm into the box? So I haven't done a whole heck of a lot of these, especially at this height. So it's always a fun challenge to decide how you're going to get the bees in there. So basically, what a swarm is, it's bees that have left the hive that are on their way to go find a new home. So that's why you typically will find a ball of bees on a tree limb, a fence post. A lot of times they'll end up in a house. But the whole point is basically, how do we get the bees that are on the building, off the building, and into the box? So at this point, I've made the decision that I'm just going to do it by hand. And I'm going to transfer the bees from up on the wall, on the chimney there, down to the box. I gotta tell you, it was a lot of fun trying to literally balance not falling off of a ladder and sticking bees into a box. A lot of fun. And every time I would reach up to try to grab the bees and bring them down to the box, my jacket would raise, and I could feel my back exposed to whatever attacks the bees wanted to give me. Typically when they're swarming, they're not that aggressive. They aren't really protecting anything because they don't have honey or brood, which are baby bees, to protect. So I've seen a lot of people that get swarms without even having any protection on. But it's always a fun feeling, even as a beekeeper who messes with bees all the time, to be on a ladder in the air with your back exposed to bees that you don't know how you're going to react if you get stung. So that's always a good time. So like I was saying before, bees actually, their whole survival aspect is they want to swarm. So when they swarm, the hive essentially splits in half. A new queen emerges, and one of the queens leave and goes with the swarm, and the other one stays behind and lives in the hive that they've left there. It's the entire point of them living is to try to try to swarm and duplicate their hive, and that's how the bees continue to repopulate, and that's how they continue to live among us. So in this case, the bees again have landed here, either looking to live inside of this house. It's my personal opinion. I think they were looking to probably stay here and make way inside this house between the wall here, or they're going to land here and wait until they can go to another location. So all I'm essentially doing is I am giving them a location, giving them a box to live in, and then we'll be able to make honey with them. That's the whole point of, one of the main points, obviously, of keeping bees is being able to get their honey. So I'm making it a little easier on them, giving them a box to go to so they don't have to try to either live here or go find somewhere else to live. All right, so as you can see, I've got the box up there. I'll show you, I'll be able to show you either a picture or a video of what it looked like before I got here. But as you can see, there's still some bees flying around up there. I've got the majority of the bees inside the hive. or the nuke box there. That's what I've used, an old nuke box that I had. And we got the rest of the bees that I couldn't get. They're making their way into the hive right now. So pretty neat, guys. It was a fairly simple extraction, but I had to go way on up there. They were all the way up that chimney and then underneath. I'll get you up closer here. Don't have any of my gloves or anything on, but that's okay. I want to kind of show you something. So there's the bees getting everything figured out in their new temporary home. But I wanted to kind of show you guys this. This is where the bees were congregating. I've had a lot of folks that have things like this that, you know, as homeowners, we don't always see this kind of stuff. But this, there's a lot of bees in there. I had to smoke them out. And I don't think they planned on leaving. I think they were actually probably going to just try to make this their new home. They were here for a couple days. But I wanted to make sure you saw that, kind of give you an idea of some things to look out for that bees may try to make a home. Now when I leave here today, there will still probably be a little bit of bees laying around, or flying around here. They'll congregate again, but they'll soon go away. I won't be able to get all of them in here today, but I got a huge portion of them. Don't know for sure if I've got the queen or not. Pretty sure that I do, because I got to see them march a little bit into the hive, which is typically a pretty good sign of that. So you can hear them buzzing around us. All right, so I just placed the swarm that I caught in its new location. This is where it will end up being. It's right next to a hive there, as you can see. That hive has what we call deeps, so 2 deeps, the bigger boxes, and then 1 honey super, so they're actually making honey for us right now. And as you can see, the one next to it actually has 2 honey supers on it. So hopefully this time next year, or pretty soon next year, that hive will do the same thing. It'll make honey for us. That is the plan. So let's see if we can let these girls go here. They should be ready to pop out of here. So it will take them a couple days to get kind of used to the area here. So they'll go out and forage and start making this their new home. Not sure if I got the queen or not, but hopefully we'll know pretty soon. I wanted to thank you guys as always for stopping by and checking out this video. Hope you liked what you saw. It was a super fun experience. Glad you guys could get to come along and check it out. As you can see, when I got there was a huge swarm of bees that we now have safely in a new box. They can make a new home, and we'll eventually add more to it and get them in a bigger box and continue to let them grow. But it was a super fun experience. Hope you guys like what you saw. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and like this video. If you haven't already subscribed, we appreciate it if you would subscribe so you don't miss another video. We have our website, russellbees.com. You can check us out there, also on Facebook and Instagram. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and as always, God bless.